The clock is ticking.
76% of Americans consider themselves Christian. Over 60% of Christians in their 20s and 30s feel that premarital sex is morally okay. And it would be probably an accurate assessment to say that over 50% of the single members of your churches and your congregations are sexually active. What I have discovered during the last 5 years that the Lord has had me on the road ministering to Christian singles nationwide is that many have a strong desire to please God, but they just don't know how to do it when it comes to dating the opposite sex and not having sex until marriage. I've received emails from people asking, how can I live saved when my hormones are raging? To me, that cry is very honest and very real. And I'm sure it may even be the cry that you may have heard in some of your churches. The Lord led me, because of that cry, to write my next book, my fourth book for Christian singles, nonfiction entitled How to Date and Stay Saved. This book is the official blueprint for Christian dating today. Largely based on the Word of God, because I'm a licensed minister before I'm anything else. It also gives my own personal testimony, and I share my tips and secrets and practical ways that God has kept me, as I am a 32-year-old virgin. I was not raised in the church. My parents never talked to me about sex. I just made the decision a year after I got saved at age 20 to save myself for my husband until after marriage. So what I do is I actually share my own personal experience, and I even tell on myself in a humorous and relevant way to let people know how God has kept me through His Word and also through practical ways of avoiding situations. Chapters include Chapter 1, What's Love Got to Do with It? Chapter 2, I talk about God's proper order in dating. Chapter 3, Dating God's Way. Chapter 4, I give 5 ways to tame the beast known as the flesh. Chapter 5, 2 things to always do at all times while dating. Chapter 6, sex is complicated. Yes, we talk about it. Chapter 7, I give 5 ways to true intimacy without sex. Chapter 8, testimonials. These couples did it. I'm excited about Chapter 8 because I have 12 pictured couples that list their testimonies of how they dated their spouses for at least a year, and all while they dated them, they were abstinent and did not have sex with them for the first time until after marriage. I'm excited because all 12 of my testimonies, they come from different sexual backgrounds, different histories, but the one thing they have in common is they made the decision with their spouse to not enjoy each other sexually until after they said, I do. They give their own personal testimonies and also some encouraging advice and tips as well. At this time, I'd like to share a couple testimonials from a couple people who have read my book. This one is from Crystal in Southgate, Michigan. She writes, I read the entire book in 2 days. Don't let just the title fool you. This book is packed with biblical truths about simply walking in the will of God while we are singles. Loved every page of it. And then this one is from Jacqueline in Augusta, Georgia. She writes, I really enjoyed this book and would like to purchase a copy for my boyfriend. Once I started reading this book, the more I wanted to keep reading. The book was very insightful and interesting, but it was straight to the point, pulling no punches. This book made me realize that I need to alter my thoughts and thinking on certain issues, and it gave me great insight and advice on how to handle certain issues and how to avoid being caught in certain situations. I learned a lot, but it also made me realize that I still have a lot to learn. Overall, it was a great read and a wonderfully written book. I really enjoyed the testimonials and advice given by the married couples at the end. It made me feel confident and encouraged with my daily struggles while dating and trying to stay saved. It felt good to read and learn, and I learned that I am not the only person who gets weakened by the flesh. And this book gave me great alternatives to try while dating and pursuing my purpose. Thank you for this book. It was truly a gift, and it has definitely enlightened me. Currently, I'm touring the country conducting how to date and stay saved workshops in churches and singles conferences across the country. Booking information can be found on my website, www.dateandstaysaved.com. If you are unable to host me at an event at this time, I am also available to lead a discussion via conference call or Skype. Also, 30 reading group questions can be found on my website, www.dateandstaysaved.com. Feel free to print them and use them, as the answers to all 30 questions are found in the book. Lastly, if you'd like to receive a complimentary copy of my book, How to Date and Stay Saved, to be reviewed by your singles ministry leader, feel free to contact me through my website. You can email me through www.dateandstaysaved.com. Or you can call me at 1-313-541-2856. Yes, it is possible to make it to the altar before the bedroom. Let my book, How to Date and Stay Saved, the official blueprint for Christian dating, show how it can be done. This is not just a book, it's a movement. Thank you for your time. I hope to hear from you soon, and God bless.
How to date and stay saved.com.